What is up, everyone, and welcome back to your favorite wrestling podcast, regularly scheduled Hostilities, with your host, Chuck Winchester, with your host, Josh D. Board, and with your still reigning, defending RSH heavyweight champion of the world, Yvonne D. Board. What's going on, fellas and ladies? Nothing. Yep. Nothing. It is your favorite Wednesday night podcast. I know you're all watching live. You're all excited. I know you all got AEW later, but you're like, screw that show. RSH is better. And they apparently you see Yvonne sporting this awesome Dr. Britt Baker t-shirt.
Yep.
But they specifically said no refunds.
They did.
You get the wrong one on accident or the internet screws up, F off.
All big letters. He's not playing.
AEW don't care.
No, they don't.
Cocaine's not going to buy itself.
That matters.
That's a good point. From what I hear, I don't know how the world works, but from what I hear, cocaine, the price is going up this year, so it makes sense that there's no longer a refund. They're cutting back on talent relations, that kind of stuff. Really got to feed the need for speed, something like that.
Transitions into Matt Riddle was suspended for cocaine. And violated the WWE wellness policy for the second time. So I think it's 90 days now. What you got? One more, and he's Jeff Hardy. They already told him.
I saw that.
Thoughts?
I mean, we talked about a little bit off air, but what do you expect? Your character or your wrestler whose character is literally doing drugs gets suspended for doing drugs. I mean, what do we expect?
It's that line of doing marijuana.
Sure.
And like marijuana is not really considered a drug by
That's
most
not
people,
even on their policy.
But he's doing cocaine.
Right.
So like that's the issue. Like his character's pothead, but Tony Khan has allegedly spread through the WWE locker room because now they're doing cocaine as well.
Yeah.
Well, remember the Dare. Dare always said marijuana is a gateway drug. So maybe it is. Maybe if you smoke marijuana when you're 6, you're doing cocaine when you're 16. I don't know. But what do you think about that, Yvonne?
Caught me off guard. I knew he got in trouble for it a while back, but some people he's hooked on it. And
I'm not trying to I don't do drugs. I don't even do marijuana. But I support marijuana, but I just don't do it myself. I prefer whiskey and bourbon and stuff. But I hear the guy's going through a divorce for one. Mm-hmm. He's always traveling. He's resting all of the time. I get the need or the want to do drugs like that. I get it. You need an upper, you need a downer. Shit was rampant in the 80s. Vince McMahon did it with their boys back in the locker room in the 80s. That's not even a secret. That's not a knock. That's just that's how it was back then. So I understand the need to do drugs like that, especially in a business like this. But sucks to get caught, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Who doesn't get caught is Tony Khan and his giant pile of cocaine, which we're proudly sponsored by. We're also sponsored by the movie Cocaine Bear, coming to theaters soon. That's
pumped.
a real thing.
I am pumped. They had the trailer for. I saw Violent Night last week.
I thought I was fucking. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke at first.
I'm pumped.
A bear that does cocaine. That's the This is where we're in life.
Yep. I thought it was a joke.
When's it come out?
I'm not sure.
I'm about to look up.
But I thought it was a joke too when I first saw it was on Facebook like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I shared the fucking thing.
And then I saw the trailer, like, holy shit, this
dark
is real.
comedy. I'm fucking.
And there's like real actors in it.
Ice Cube.
I love Ice Cube.
Catherine Kim.
The dude who's dead now. The dude and a lot of other things.
I like Ice Cube.
But dude, it's crazy.
This Cocaine Bear. Thanks, Search. This Cocaine Bear released based on a true story. I'm fucking done with it.
I hope so.
Elizabeth Banks was a big. Ray Liotta.
That's who I was thinking of. I actually hate. I hate Elizabeth Banks.
Oh my God.
Ice Cube's son.
That's kind of cool. Well, good for him. The dude from Modern Family's in it. Like, I'm pumped.
I've never seen Modern Family.
Cat.
I don't know who the fuck.
I don't either.
When's it come out? February 24th.
I'll be there. Valentine's Day. I'll fucking be there a week after, I guess. I'll be there. Look fun to me.
Looks good.
Look better than AEW.
And make sure to go buy AEW Backstage Assault. The Elite is back, so they're back in the game.
Yeah.
The drugged out lady on the cover, she's still not around.
I doubt Carrie on my way would someone be on that game though, because they don't generally let licensed songs like that on video games.
Well, Tony Khan is good to I think Tony Khan's good wasting money to buy like overpriced theme songs.
Dude, seriously, when every fucking song is a fucking real song you have to buy licensing rights to, no, stop. One is okay. Like CM Punk's made sense to me. You know, Stone Cold Disturbed's version made sense to me. No, Carry My Wayward Son, very well-known song. No, it makes zero fucking sense. Wild Things, that's fucking silly. Anyway, I'll stop. But,
so there's a report that Triple H is disappointed with some of the talent he's brought back.
I saw that.
Mainly Braun Strowman.
I believe that. I'm
and
also disappointed.
his comment on about indie fucking shit did not sit well with Triple H.
Dude, Braun Strowman can't shut up.
So if you notice, him and Gunther's not a thing now. That was like Gunther was running to him. Now Braun's not even been on SmackDown really.
Yep.
They actually had him help Ricochet, which I think was some kind of punishment.
I saw that.
So
I thought that was weird.
That was
all right. So the Mandy Rose thing, I'm not going to really get into it because I don't know everything yet.
It's fresh.
But the source that I fucking trust, at least, says so. Gigi and JC are the other two members of Toxic Attraction. They were being prepared creatively on their own. They're allowed to create their own creative on their own. Management is super high on them, and they were all three planned. Oh shit! As of a week ago, they changed it, and Gigi and Mandy were planned to enter the Rumble separate. They originally were planned to enter it together as a group. I'm told by my source that the Toxic Attraction splitting were only if Mandy chose to keep her website up over her job. She chose her job. That is why Mandy is no longer Zero News, which is who I follow.
As of now.
So as she picked the site over WB, that's the same as basically requesting your release. If she picked to continue what she's asked for to stop, therefore she's not there.
Fair enough.
So they asked her, like, hey, stop putting naked pictures on the internet for money, or we have to let you go. Like, our hands are tied. And
kind of tells you what was the more money maker. Was it WWE or was it her website?
They asked her, they said she could continue her website, but just stop with the adult content.
Right.
That's what OnlyFans and shit's for, which she has, and they're okay with that because it's whatever.
It's a subscription then.
So, yeah, it's not blatantly over the internet. So that's why Mandy's, I guess we did cover it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever makes her the money, do it. Good for her.
Remind me later to figure out what her OnlyFans.
Right.
All right. Speaking of somebody who's probably OnlyFans, so William Regal is going to be vice president.
Is he really?
When he comes back.
I didn't know that.
January 2nd. That Monday, he will report back, and he will be VP under Triple H.
Of the whole company?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So that shows where he is.
He's a
how
love
he's
guy.
viewed.
I didn't read the article because I don't read articles since 2022. But I did see a headline where it's like, look what Vince did for William Regal when Regal left. It was like a nice thing. I don't know what the thing was. You guys might. But I was like, yeah, like, he even respected William Regal. It's a big deal.
According to, doesn't matter. Regal and WWE have finalized the deal that will see him return to the company the first week of January. Regal will be a vice president with the company, although his actual job title has not been directly revealed yet.
Sure. That's awesome.
And he will be on screen probably with his son, Charlie Dempsey, who just debuted on NXT.
Well, hopefully,
not too long ago.
Hopefully, Judgment Day takes the son out, and then the son joins Judgment Day. They take out William Regal, and then
WrestleMania, William Regal and Rey Mysterio
versus
their children.
Watch that shit all day.
I'm happy for Regal.
I'm not even joking. I think it'd be good TV.
I'm happy.
He should never left to begin with.
All right, so I figured we'd all be high on that, but there's another report that somebody might not be coming back. Sasha Banks.
I've seen that.
That's been everywhere. I don't know how valid it is because she's going to a New Japan event. I think Meltzer put that as like, oh, she's attending an event, so that means she's not coming back.
I'm not hurt.
I still feel like she's going to be at the Rumble, but whatever.
Last I heard, it was about money, and they couldn't come to terms.
WWE not having enough money to pay somebody makes zero sense to me.
No, it's not about not having enough. It's about we're not willing to pay it for you. Like, it's about we have it, but we're not going to pay it.
WWE's like cheapest. There's no way she'll be at the Rumble. I'm not buying this at all.
I
don't buy this, and I don't buy the Vince is coming back report.
I know. I've seen that.
If Vince comes back, I'm going to stop watching.
Vince can't. I can't. Vince can't just like come back on his own now. Though, like,
no, it'll take strings and stuff. But if it does come to fruition, I'm going to stop for like a year. I can't.
What does that have to see if Sasha comes?
I'm not buying either. And I know Wrestle Buddy, love you guys. They're reporting it. I don't buy it.
I don't either.
I don't buy it.
I have to see it.
I think Vince is going to try, but whether he can or not.
Vince is only trying to do that. Oh shit, his doc's out.
Yeah, it's coming out this week, right?
It's out
next week. It's out
yesterday.
now? Oh shit. I didn't know that.
I'm watching that tonight.
Well, I'm watching it tomorrow while I work and get paid to watch it.
Hold on. So it's on Fight TV.
And dude,
Let me verify.
Vice, right? It's on
Is
Vice.
it Fight or Vice?
Vice. It's on Vice, which is on Hulu, I believe. And I have Hulu. That's a brag.
Hold on.
I don't have cable, but I got Hulu. God damn it!
I think it's out.
I knew it was coming out soon, and I definitely want to watch it. And Vice.
9 Lives. It's called The 9 Lives of Vince McMahon.
Nice.
Oh, there's a recap online. It came out on the 12th.
That was 2 days ago. Shit's been out for 2 days already.
Hold on a second. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Well, live viewers, fuck you.
So you live.
I got to set a reminder on my phone.
You live viewer. Now you know that
Josh is going to watch this.
that it's going to be on. You can go watch the 9 Lives of Vince McMahon on Vice or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you get your TV and your entertainment.
All right, Siri's going to tell me in an hour and a half that, hey, watch that shit bitch tonight. That's literally what I put in there.
I like
All
it.
right. Bad news. All horrible news today.
Yeah, it is.
It was a
Yvonne,
weird one.
I did not watch Deadline outside the first match. Yvonne, how was it?
It was good. I liked it.
Oh yeah. How was that match with that Sean created?
It was good.
It was actually
Really
good.
good.
It was very like it's kind of hard to follow a little bit because
Sure.
I'm not used to it, but it worked.
It was good.
And the
Good.
2 people that I thought would win did.
They did win.
Grayson Waller
Nice.
won. He's the first number one, and then he attacked Braun Breaker, who
He
beat
did.
Apollo Crews. At the end of the night, he attacked him, left him laying. Grayson Waller, told you guys already,
Already was fine.
fucking going to be a huge. I mean,
Absolutely.
AJ Styles. Well, we weren't live, but we were talking about him before we went on air. Went down there to work with
He
him
did.
on his own.
Oh, yeah.
The New Day or the NXT Tag
Tag
Team
Champ.
Champions.
I did
Yeah.
see that.
So that's pretty cool.
I did
That
see
is
that they
cool.
won.
I think that's cool.
And
I
they-
love how that's one thing we said. Triple H uses all 3 brands, and he
He
has
does.
a tag team not doing
Yeah.
shit. Go get some
Go
work
down
with the
there,
young
yeah.
guys.
And now that makes the New Day like on the list of like the most tag team titles
Yeah.
ever,
They are.
tied with Edge and Booker T.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
It was a good match.
It was a good pay-per-view.
From what I've read, everything's been pretty positive. I
was
do
really-
plan on going back and watching
It was
the
good.
men's match.
Sure.
But for people keeping track at home, the new NXT Women's Champion Roxanne
Yep, she won
Perez
last night. Yeah.
won, obviously,
Yep,
and she
she
won it
did.
last night
She
because Mandy
deserved it.
Rose put her tits on the internet.
Who doesn't?
Isla Dawn, who cost Alba Fire her match against Mandy Rose,
Yep.
beat Alba Fire in her date.
She
Like
did.
those are second match, I think. so
Second
far.
match. Yep.
New Day beat Pretty Deadly for the NXT Men's Tag Team Championships, and Grayson Waller won the Iron Survivor to be the number 1 contender for the men. Then Breaker beat Apollo Crews.
Yep.
And then he got left laying
He did.
by Grayson Waller.
Who is the current NXT Men's Champion?
Braun Breaker. He's
Oh,
been
you said
champion
that.
all year except
Cool.
for 1 week that Ziggler won it. Then they give it right back to him.
back to
I
him.
do remember that.
So,
I do remember that.
I don't really know what that was about.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Roxanne girl came. They kicked off with the women's, and Roxanne came out number 1 and just dominated. Like literally almost all.
My buddy's legit
It was
going to
good.
come over tonight to watch that.
Oh yeah, dude.
I said, Vince McMahon doc. He said, what's it called? I said, the 9 Lives of Vince. He said, holy shit, this is going to be something.
I'm in.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
gonna be something. This is the same people that made Dark Side.
Right. That's why I want to watch. It's gonna be real.
It's
you know?
yeah,
It's
the
not gonna
Chris
be
Benoit
bullshit.
one's still uncomfortable.
Shawn Michaels-
It's not going to be like the WWE version of Vince McMahon's story. It's going to be what is
Yeah.
perceived in real life of the story, and I'm excited to see it.
Shawn Michaels did a great job.
I think Shawn Michaels doing a really good
He's
job.
doing a great job with everything.
I mean, we all understand why that's correct, right? Because it's fucking Shawn Michaels, the
Exactly.
Heartbreak Kid. He's
Mhm.
been the best thing in wrestling since 1997. Like,
Yep.
of course
I'm
he's
gonna
awesome.
I'm gonna try a cheap Twitter plug.
I like cheap Twitter plugs.
Well, we're about to announce our nominees for our
Uh-oh.
year-end RSH award show. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do
it's a big deal,
cheap.
guys.
Oh, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna explain to you why you pissed me off before we went on the air. All right, so Chuck
Nothing new.
continues to bash Johnny Gargano.
He's been
And he left a
aboard.
certain superstar that has the greatest entrance off of his top 5
We
altogether.
were just talking
Well,
about that in the car.
We'll
That's
get
fair.
we'll get to that later. But
He'll take
all
the
right,
ball.
so Johnny Gargano, so Dexter Lumis has all this money, right? And like they're drawing shit on a whiteboard and they're trying to figure out. So in the top corner, it has a dude on the moon and it says "To the Moon." That is Cameron Grimes.
I don't
So
care.
this character that is supposed to be
There you
debuting,
go.
they're going to invest that money with Cameron Grimes. He's going to buy the WWE Twitter, and he's going to have like an Elon Musk type character to kind of play off of that character.
Well,
off what
Elon Musk sucks. I get more fucking spam on Twitter than I did before Elon Musk. Every day I'm getting fucking spam in my messages, and that wasn't the case before Elon Musk.
I hope you have one of those shits that like hurt your ass later.
Those are the best in my opinion, though.
I hope you have a nice soft shit.
Oh fuck! Those are making. I feel like I didn't work for
it's
it.
right fucking here. So look, to the moon. So that's referencing Cameron Grimes.
It's the MTV logo from 1997.
Well, if you remember, Cameron Grimes came to Raw and got the Good Brothers to go to NXT and help him.
He did. Yep.
I really don't
I remember
God
that.
damn it. That's Cameron Grimes. And then he was like, "Oh, we'll buy Avengers suits. That's them two dressed as Avengers. That's his dog,
Sure. I don't.
and that's his baby with bling on it,
I'm failing to see where this is good television. I guess this is what I'm.
or whatever. You'll never see it anyway.
He's over it already.
It was even on Hulu. I don't know.
I'm sorry if you ever have to see him on a premium live event.
And Hulu's over it.
But
Obviously,
anyway.
they don't show it.
Oh shit! I didn't even do it. You pissed me off when I put my phone down.
I'm just saying. I like Johnny Gargano.
No,
I liked.
you fucking liar.
I liked his feud with Ciampa on NXT during COVID.
Yvonne, cover your face.
But
You're a
Wow.
male. I don't expect you to lie to my face like that.
But since he's been on Raw, I just haven't given a shit. It's been a silly
You don't
storyline
get to
with The
see it.
Miz. No, I've seen it all until this week. This week I did not. That's telling you how bad it's gotten that they stopped showing
You
it.
cannot listen to people on the internet.
But even before this, the ones that I did see, it was like, this is silly. I don't care. So the Miz paid him and then he didn't pay him.
He's
I don't
over
care.
it.
It's silly. It's just
Yeah,
not.
I get it. He's over
I
it.
just don't
He's
care.
over it.
It's like, I just don't. I want to see him wrestle. Like, is Dexter Lumis going to rape the Miz or not? Like, get it done. If we're you're going to kidnap him, what's going on? Why do we keep?
Did you say rape?
Yes, he's kind of got a rapey vibe, kind of like the hiding right vibe, in my opinion. But like, and then Gunnar comes out. Why didn't it? No, he's Johnny Wrestling, right? When's he going to start wrestling?
He's been wrestling.
Not on Hulu.
I can't help it that Hulu can't afford to keep all of WWE's content.
They play the best of, and he just isn't making that happen.
He didn't
Apparently,
make that list.
It's a 3-hour show.
and then he comes out. Tell him what the. I can't stop Johnny Gargano. Like, this isn't interesting wrestling. I'm not saying it's his fault. It's just bad
Yeah,
writing.
I'm sure it's his fault.
It's just bad writing. Like,
That's
I like the
Hulu's
Miz.
fault.
Bad writing.
I like the Miz too. I'm not invested in this storyline with the Miz. It's just like
So here we go.
I don't like it.
WWE is currently negotiating the next deal for Raw on USA, and the main focus is to get it from 3 hours to 2. Then
Oh,
Triple H is
Lord.
pushing hard for that,
Good.
Yeah.
and that's what's holding up negotiations. Because USA wants that third hour because it brings in a lot of revenue yearly.
Well, just go from 9 to 11 like it used to.
WWE, you made so much money last year. Take the $50 million hit and just fucking go back to 2 hours, please. Your ratings will go
Yes.
up. I promise
Yeah,
you
well,
will.
And it used to be, we all remember it was 9 to 11 originally. And then and then every once in a while they did the special 3 hour that started at 8. So they don't need to go 8 to 10. They need to make it the original time slot 9 to 11, or actually it was 11:07 back in the day. I remember that because I'd watch it on my thing and it was like 11:07 p.m.
Report is Mandy Rose was making main roster money on her website.
Well, hey, I wouldn't be living that website either. You know what I mean? All about
WWE
about the money.
they have reached out to WWE, and WWE says if Mandy decides to drop the website, we're more than happy to have her back. She's a great, but we just cannot.
Sure.
I don't
It's
blame him there.
It's a show that pushes family shit. You can have.
You can't
Sure.
do that.
And I
Floating
get
around.
that. So
So-
basically,
Yeah.
when the money starts to dry up, she'll come
She'll
back
come
to
back,
WWE.
It's
She'll be back
it's
at some point.
It seems like a woman tendency already. But
I
anyway,
mean, I'm not knocking Mandy. Dude, make that money, girl.
I'm knocking it. Let's see if my Twitter thing worked. Yes, to one person.
Yep.
God bless whoever that one person.
I think they're coming in and out.
Whoever that person is, identify yourself.
We got a revolving door of people. It's like,
Yeah, where's that guy who's posting porn in our comments
Oh
last
my
week?
god.
Remember?
I do.
And I clicked it.
Kind of.
I
I was
clicked
still
it.
more drunk than I thought I was going to
Yeah,
be.
you're stealing people's.
I was.
I'm gonna
Hey, put your
set,
Coke
I'm
over
gonna
there.
set my Coke.
I might steal it.
They'll come across the line.
All right, so one person, you're very lucky. So we're going to announce our RSH not five. It's 5 or 6 categories, 5 options each category. We will post these on Twitter tonight. I will personally post these. These will be good until Monday evening because I prep the podcast on Mondays. So next week we will give our picks. So we'll be unanimous. We'll have one winner, and then we'll put your guys' up. Whatever you guys vote on, we'll go from there.
I like it. It'll be on Spotify, and then it'll also be on all of their
We'll
social
put it.
medias.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Twitter. I might put it in our RSH group,
Yeah, it's a good idea.
but I don't like combining shit because that's a lot of math. But whatever,
Yeah, math
we'll
is-
see what happens.
Math does suck.
Whichever poll gets the most people that vote on it, that's the one we'll use. That's the one we're going to utilize.
I like it.
All right. So Male, no, let's start with the. So this douchebag of the year, our nominees are Tony Khan. I mean, come on.
Come on,
Vince
man.
Russo.
Yep.
CM Punk. Hey, Jimmy Bebe. That one's for you. The Elite. Jimmy Bebe. That's
I
also
love
for you.
the last one's my favorite.
And Ronda Rousey.
Yep, she's
This is probably the hardest category
because
for me.
they all deserve it.
I mean, they all deserve
Do
it.
you guys think?
They all deserve it. I'm
All
sorry.
right. Did I miss anybody?
Not that
My
I.
favorite is how the elite has actually 3 people. So it's like the elite as a whole.
Ronda Rousey's my favorite because
I'm
she fits
considering it
perfect.
one entity.
Right.
So the Elite.
This is tough. One.
Now, remember, keep in mind, the elite did kick a dog.
They did.
Michael Vick.
A real life dog.
I
It was
forgot.
CM Punk's dog.
That's-
So keep that in mind when you make your decisions. I mean,
That's-
I know they're good guys on TV, but they kicked a dog backstage.
There's no way this is it Tony Khan or Ronda Rousey. Like,
Yeah, no, it's obvious.
Actually, for me, it's Vince Russo.
it's
This is-
hey, they
this is a
identified
tough
themselves. It's Cy. What's Cy?
Ah, there he is.
Welcome to the unveiling
What's up, Si?
of our awards, and you better go on our Twitter and vote, and go to SJP Media and watch RSH.
Yep.
There's other stuff there, but I'm selfish.
Yeah.
Watch ours first,
Watch
then watch
ours
Cy's,
first.
and then watch the rest of it.
There
There
you go.
That's the way to do it.
I like it.
But anyway, Cy, I don't know what you guys celebrate over there, but happy Hanukkah.
I mean, I think they celebrate Christmas.
I don't know.
I mean, in Violent Night, he was actually in England when he threw up on the lady.
I don't pay attention to coordinates and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
I just know he was drunk. I might have been
This
a
is
little
a
bit,
tough.
but whatever.
This is tough.
I mean, if it's after 5, I'm definitely drunk.
But mine narrows down to 2.
See, he's laughing. So happy Hanukkah. Herbadur. On to our next category. Breakout Superstar of the Year. Ricky Starks,
Is that a tough one?
Grayson Waller, Matt Riddle, Austin Theory, or Carmelo
Those are
Hayes.
all. Those are tough.
This is
for
a
me.
good one.
That is a
And
good
Ricky
one.
Starks, I saw his promo.
I
I didn't
liked-
think it was that great.
I liked it.
Fair
I
enough.
enjoyed it.
It was okay. It's not generational. Some people are already putting it's really not.
They're calling
He's
him.
going to lose to MGF tonight and go back to being on AEW Dark
They're making a lot of
or
comparisons.
Rampage,
Yeah.
which is just as bad because I think Dark might get more viewers on YouTube.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought Ricky Starks was on NXT, so I did fuck who this guy
They're
is.
comparing.
Like-
They're comparing him to The Rock a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of Rock resemblance.
That's just
to
silly.
him. I know.
The
It
answer is clearly Grayson Waller.
But what do you guys think? It'll be on Twitter.
Yep. That's. I got three.
Tag team of the year. After them, vouching, I took
I got 3 of them.
the Brawling Brutes out and put RK Bro in.
There you go.
Good call.
I don't think RK Bros should be considered because they missed half the fucking year.
Yeah.
And the Usos have defended it like 80 times. But
Yeah.
whatever. Usos, FTR, Street Profits, what's left of Toxic Attraction,
Two
and
of the
RK
three.
Bro.
Easy with that.
The answer is RK Bro.
The answer is Usos.
They've only been around for half a year, but they've made that much of an impact for half
They,
that
That's
year.
tough.
they're not
I got-
impacted. Like now, I don't even care that neither of them are there.
Well, I do.
I
Matt
got 3 of them.
Matt Riddle is banging his new porn star girlfriend doing cocaine,
Nice.
and Randy Orton's
That's a
had
good
his-
life, though, right?
Yeah, Randy Orton's
That's
like-
a good life.
Easy. Orton had back surgery. Easy.
This is going to be the one that's like
It's.
we don't agree on this one.
I
I
know
mean, the
we're
thing
not.
with Usos, though, they've had a good year, but they've been like kind of like I'm not calling them bitches, but they've been
They're not bitches.
They've been
in the main
lapdogs.
event seat.
but they're lapdogs.
They
for
are
Roman
not
Reigns.
lapdogs.
They're
He's
not.
over
I
the
mean,
Usos.
they have been, man.
No, they're not.
They have.
He'll
They
be
have
over,
not.
He'll be over the Usos. Too.
They,
All right.
they haven't been a tag
I
team.
want to delete this category.
The answer is RK Bro.
The answer. We'll fucking deal with that.
We'll
next
deal
time.
with that. Yeah, I have 3.
Match of the year:
All right, this one.
Seth versus Cody at WrestleMania 37. Seth versus Cody at Hell in a Cell. Brock versus Roman at SummerSlam. Bet you guys thought that would be on there.
Yep.
Going into that match, you ever think that was going to be a match of the year candidate for
I did.
seriously?
Seriously, though,
I
it was
did.
good.
And
It
they were
was
like,
really
"Oh, we don't have no eye for Roman." It's like Brock in there. Triple H is like, "God damn it! Okay, let me fix this."
It was
It was
good.
great.
It was
good.
good.
Logan
It was.
Paul versus Roman Reigns at Crown
It
Jewel.
was
Now
actually
tell me if you
good.
ever thought that match would
I
be in the
know.
match of the year.
I did not.
And then
fast
Gunther
forward that.
versus Sheamus at Clash of the Castle.
That was good.
For you AEW people, I don't care about FTR versus the Briscoes, the homeless guys that live under the bridge in Carlisle.
But for real, though, I agree.
I don't care about CM Punk versus MGF on a random Dynamite Friday of the night light 750.
Friday the Night Light.
like they just rhyme shit. Cody Khan snorts a line that he's like, "This rhymes. Let's just do it."
Let's just throw it
Emails
together.
like his fucking producer that they just stole from WWE. Like, yeah, let's do it. Do a line that hit that shit.
That made me laugh.
So
That's fine.
yeah, so fuck AEW. And people on Twitter, don't add nominees. Like, I don't care who you pick.
Yeah, we really don't.
Pick who we have or don't vote.
Yeah,
Your vote's not really that important.
It's that simple.
I agree with that.
So, like, I don't care who you, and I don't want to hear bitching about the nominees. I'll just block you.
They'll be like, these.
Oh,
these
God,
noobs.
the Young Bucks are attack. No, they're not.
They'll be like, they don't even know that Ushka Fuka versus the Uka Puka Klaka
Yeah, New Japan.
was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
We just don't
Bakley's a good guy, but I used to hate that show. Well, you didn't miss Tobiachi versus Ogana. It's like, dude,
I don't know, man.
go to WWE or AW. Maybe I'll care.
I go to work. I watch wrestling. I have a lot more TV. I like to do.
I don't got
things.
time to
I don't-
watch.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
don't.
I even quit. I even deleted Dugan
Nice.
off our
I
shit
remember that name.
because he
I did
stood
too.
us up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
And I'm never gonna watch ARW.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, it's just like seriously, like we don't have time for that shit. So we watch the
Yeah.
mainstream stuff. If that makes us basic, that's fine. I also
That's
get
fine.
laid a lot, so you know there's part of that.
I just rub it in.
Oh my god.
So
All
I mean,
right.
does marriage sex even count as sex? Like,
Oh,
let's be
for-
honest.
I wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know.
I
I'm just
tried to
saying.
get married once, but she liked having sex with other people and me.
Well,
Not at the same time either. It's
Ah,
Oh
weird.
my
Well.
god.
So
But anyway, here's 5 women who love having sex. One significantly more than the other.
Oh my god.
Bianca Belair, Ronda Rousey,
Ugh.
Becky Lynch, Britt Baker, and
Mandy
Mandy
Rose.
OnlyFans Rose.
She still counts because it's the end of the year.
Yes,
She's had a
because
great
she
year.
she was
Don't
champion
diss her.
all year.
She
But
can.
I think this.
413
I
days.
think
as
this
champion.
one is obvious.
It's definitely a Britt Baker. The shirt says it all.
No, that shirt says $7.99 at Hot
Oh
Topic.
shit. Ronda
Bianca
Rousey-
Belair is the answer
It's
here.
got to be both.
It's gonna
because
be
she's
Bianca.
main evented rest. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, Becky was gone. Rousey sucks. Britt Baker I haven't watched. Mandy
Rousey's
Rose,
a bad nominee. I had her for douchebag. She is the only one nominated twice besides Cody
Well,
and Seth.
That tells you. That's
The
something.
douchebag of the year and superstar of the year. That's a hell of a jump.
Yup.
I think so.
Ew.
And
Her on the
then
list, ew.
male superstar of the year showed some AEW love. So fuck
You
y'all.
did. You did.
Moxley.
That's
fair.
There's a reason he's last because that's where he would finish in this voting. Breaker was NXT champion every year, all
Yeah.
fucking year except
Sure.
for like 2 weeks.
Seriously.
Yeah.
MJF,
Yep.
but he missed like 4 months of the year because he wanted more money.
But
Seth,
he-
who's
yeah.
probably
Seth.
in and out the most
But we
consistent.
know who's
and
gonna
then
win.
Roman.
We know who's gonna win this one.
So
I
like,
do like how all 3 Shield members
Are
from-
all in
from
it.
a decade ago are
But
on.
we
yeah,
know-
but you see where the top 2 are in the ugly ducklings down there.
I mean, it makes
That's why
sense.
Vince made him wear a gas mask so he didn't have to look at his face his last couple months.
That's
There.
probably
but
Vince's.
you know who's gonna
By the
win
way,
this
thought
one.
too.
So we know who's gonna win.
I mean, this is actually a really hard one to
That
pick.
is
I don't
tough.
have an answer right now.
I do.
I've been
Well,
saying
you know,
my opinions.
we have a week.
I mean, that's a good
I
one.
have my pick for it.
So we will, like I said, I will get on Twitter. Actually, probably after the show, as we wind down, I'll probably get these up there. The voting will stop Monday about 6-7 o'clock p.m. I'll try to. Twitter does this weird thing where you have to do the math on it, and that's a lot of hours and minutes and seconds to add.
Fuck math.
So I'll just use Google and ask them how long it is.
I like it.
But they will. The voting will end between probably about. I'll probably set it for 7 p.m. ish on this Monday Eastern time. So get the votes in. I'll put it on the RSH group on Facebook. The group, not the page. Because Facebook don't allow you to post polls on pages now,
That's
just
weird.
groups.
Dude, Facebook is.
When I had like
So
Facebook
dumb.
all the time, I used to be able to post polls
Yeah.
on my wall.
Every
Because
easy.
I remember years ago, I posted a picture of me and Lucas's babies and said which one was cuter, and I got
Yeah.
98%. Lucas got 2. The only person that voted for him was Kayla,
Nice.
who now would vote for me because she hates him. So,
That
Yep,
happens.
that's
but now I can't do a poll on Facebook, so you have to do a group.
Social
That's
media.
So
I'm
that's
over
why I
social
like
media.
Twitter. That's why I like
Yeah.
Twitter.
I do
And then I
too.
can cheat because I can hashtag WWE.
There you go.
I can during Raw, I can do it, and it'll pick us whatever. Go online, vote. Our award
Yep.
show, which is one of our bigger shows of the year,
It is.
is
It's
next
fun.
Wednesday, and then
Next
the year
Wednesday.
the
The
year
week
after.
before Christmas.
The
is
week
nuts.
after, we do our 5 bold predictions for 2023 episode,
Oh
and
shit!
we'll kind of break down. We'll kind of wrap up 2022.
And who would have thought a year ago we were doing the same thing, and we never would have thought in a million years that Vince would have had to step down.
Yes.
That's
Crazy
crazy.
how
That is
one
crazy.
year makes a big difference. I love it.
And then, so this week we had top current. So
Not all time, so don't be all.
we've
hooking.
done all time.
Yeah.
We've done it
Wait,
already.
I
I actually went back through our YouTube page
just to make
just
sure.
to make sure we have. So that's why current.
current.
These are people that are active right now. Like you'll turn on TV like, oh yeah.
You can't be like, why is it The Rock on there? Because he's not a fucking wrestler anymore.
But here's our cool poster Yvonne made. RSH
She's so good
Year
at this
Event
stuff.
Awards next week. Follow us on all these platforms and also at WrestleBuddy. It scrolls on the bottom of the screen for all you idiots if you've never seen it.
You stupid idiots.
Stupid idiots.
All right. So well, how I was raised, women do not go first. So I'm going first.
Wow, that is not how you.
Are you Amish?
That's not how you were raised. So don't bullshit.
You have met my father.
That's a good point.
You have.
So
You have.
number 5 in my list, women do come first. Rhea Ripley's Brutality. I just fucking I didn't know what pictures to really get, so I just typed it in and hit images, and
That was on your list too.
yeah,
Nice.
I like it. It hits, and she
It
comes
does
out.
hit.
She does that high leg kick.
It fucking hits, man.
It hits hard.
This is mine.
I didn't.
And
have
it
mine.
fits her character
It
so
does.
fucking.
I
well.
love it.
I really
I should have
like
put
it.
that on mine. I didn't.
Hell yeah.
I was honestly surprised Yvonne did not have. This
I
is
did.
one
I
I
did.
swear she would have.
I mean,
she did
I
not
was-
have.
it's a woman.
I know. I didn't.
I
I love it
did.
too. I'm with you. Everything you said is perfect.
I do like it.
It hits you.
and
It
like
does.
shit,
Easy.
motherfucking shit.
So that ain't Seth.
Hold on.
Seth's had a new look.
Shut up.
The shield.
You shut up, you asshole. All right, the Bloodline. The song is actually called "Head of the Table."
I did not know that. That's
So-
cool.
That's cool.
It's on iTunes. This is where I found all these names in.
Makes sense.
I
Makes
just
sense.
typed in Roman Reigns, and I
I
was
went
like,
on
"Oh,"
Head of the
YouTube and
table.
found him.
because I had to fix mine because I had it mine as Roman Reigns, and you put yours as Bloodline. I was like, "Fuck, I have to do." It's the same song.
Make it the same. I
So
got
I
you.
made it
I was
the
gonna have
same.
Seth too, but I did.
There's no Sami Zayn, but
Sure.
the fucking if you try to download a picture of Google Images, if it doesn't have the right fucking something, it won't let me save it. I don't know. Fuck Google. That's all I could get.
Yeah, this is one of the songs that early on people kind of hated it,
Yeah,
And
it's
then
kind of
it-
like some Lion King shit.
Mhm.
and then it kind of grew on you. Then once
It
you,
fits him perfect.
once
It
the
does.
character was established, it really fits. It
Mhm.
takes like 16 years for him to come out of the ring.
Oh, dude, and I
it's-
was so sick of
Yeah, that was the
Damn.
worst.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the best things they did for Roman was
Yeah.
just like
Take
give him a
it.
fresh slate of
I
clean
mean, he
music.
was after the Shield ended. He was still using that same theme.
He
song.
used the shit. And Seth's on his like 5th entrance.
Yeah, it's like
And Moxley has his own.
Moxley's a whole different company.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's using fucking Wild Thing.
yeah. So it was definitely he definitely needed a song, but everybody's kind of hard to change. It's we all even with Randy Orton when his song
Mhm.
came to fruition, I didn't like it at first, then it grew on you. And
Yeah.
this song really does fit
Roman, it does.
that entrance of
It
that
does.
stable.
Yeah, and the whole entrance is cool. The whole bloodline comes out, shit tons of pyro.
They hold the
Yeah.
title up.
It's kind
Chuck's
of
right, it does take like 15 minutes.
Sure.
But,
it's kind of similar to the Evolution entrance
Yep.
and theme.
I used to like that
Yeah.
one.
number 3, the aforementioned Seth Rollins. And maybe not the music as much, but his whole fucking the crowd singing along.
Can't argue it.
I
Like,
love
If
it.
if the crowd sings the entire thing,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
Like-
I like this burn it down. I was gonna put that one.
Well, they added that to the beginning. It's
did.
like burn
Yeah,
it down.
Boom.
Boom. And then he comes out and he fucking lives the character, dude.
Yep.
Like he sells the whole thing.
He does.
He waves to the masses. They do the whole and now he
Everybody.
fucking tells them to, and they do it. So,
Now they
like,
love it. It's I could argue with that.
I mean, you
it's
can't.
hard for me not to
It's
have
hard.
that on there.
I
It's
agree.
hard.
And back getting off Chuck's point of if the crowd sings along with it, it's good.
It's good.
Number 2 is Judas by Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
fair.
gonna think of
I
that
didn't
one
even
too.
think about it.
I
I
was
don't
trying not to
either.
be completely biased and say AEW, but
They,
they still rock
they
out
do.
to this.
I do.
yeah.
So-
when it's on,
So
I do.
some of you might know, so write this down. He's been part of 36 groups since he's been in AEW. They've ran out of Chris Jericho appreciation groups for him to do. Fact,
members.
he's
too.
gained 150 pounds and lost it since he's been there.
Ooh.
And this is still fucking over.
It is, yeah.
It is.
My buddy still rocks out.
I
When
love
we
this song.
go to Dart League, one of my friends always plays this like 10 times because this pumps him up.
It's on my
So,
running list.
Yeah,
It's
so
mine
Judas,
too. No,
it's
mine
hard
too.
to not have it there.
It's catchy.
The entrance
point.
itself sucks because he just wobbles out there
Yeah,
now.
I'm not a big fan of the
But
entrance.
the song,
It gets
the-
over.
Kicks
as
ass.
good as the song's value over makes up for how shitty the actual
He's actually
entrance is.
going to be at Bogarts in Cincinnati on March 26th, and I think I'm going
That's cool.
just to see Chris Jericho
That
sing
is
Judas.
cool.
Like-
And then number 1,
That's my number one. Is what Josh says.
Shattered.
It's hard. That's
So it's
catchy.
by Code Orange,
It's catchy.
but it's Bray Wyatt's entrance. This is one that he's only had it a handful of times, so he's only came out a handful of times to it. But when I listened to it on the radio, the goosebumps happened. When he came out at Crown Jewel,
It gave me.
big
I was all in the
goosebumps, too. Yeah,
goosebumps.
me
When he
too.
came back and this dropped, I never heard it before, like nobody else,
Mm-hmm.
or like everybody else. And it was when the fans catch on to the chorus part of this, it's going to be an epic
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be
WrestleMania
great.
entrance this year.
Oh,
Because
God,
Code
yeah.
Orange is performing his
there
song
we
That's
go.
badass.
That's
at
awesome.
WrestleMania. So he has like his own little fucking group.
He
Because they
does.
wrote his last one too.
It's like Triple
Then
H
he
for
has
his
the
wedding.
guy who makes fucking the horror villains masks make his.
Yeah.
That's
Like he has a
awesome.
guy at
That
high
is
places
awesome.
everywhere.
It's like, oh, I'm all my makeup artists. It's cool.
Yeah. Please release this on Apple Music and shit so people
Please,
can download it. Like, I don't know why you're holding it one song hostage code.
They'll make money.
But like,
when it
yeah,
does.
like-
This song is catchy. It really is.
Yeah, and it fits it. And his entrances are always real
Always
good.
awesome. Let me in.
I think he
love
made
that
my
one
top
too.
5 of all time.
Sure.
Because like
Why
even his
not?
Wyatt shit was great.
It was.
Everything he does is great.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt's number 1 on my list. Fucking
He-
real
He's
shocker.
so good at evolving. I mean,
Mhm.
he's been what 2013. I think I remember him on TV. He was in NXT before that.
Mhm.
But even with the Wyatt family in 2013, he keeps evolving for almost a decade,
gets
just
better.
evolving.
He's
It's
just-
crazy.
Better and better every time.
It's like kind of like Chris Jericho. You just keep reinventing yourself, you
Yep.
know. And he's
Mhm.
Jericho's been doing it for 20 plus years. Bray Wyatt's the same league, same category of just
That's all.
stay relevant, keep evolving.
Yep.
It's good. Music's
Very
fucking
good.
awesome.
It is good.
That's my 5.
Good list. I'm surprised to see Jericho on there. I like
I
it.
know. I was
I'm
thinking.
trying
about
not
put-
showing my bias.
I like it. I didn't even think about
I was,
that.
and I watch AEW. I didn't think to put it on there.
All right, Yvonne. So Yvonne's number 5. Pretend one of these people ain't in the picture. Toxic Attraction.
Hey, it's one of my favorite. Hey, I still.
She'll be back.
She'll be back.
She'll be back when the money dries
I
up.
ain't concerned about it. It's very catchy. Like I said, they're one of my favorite groups.
Oh,
on
dude, they're
NXT.
still gonna be fine. If they put
Yeah.
Sonya in her role, it'll
Sonya-
still be fine.
Oh, Sonya.
Yeah.
They're
Sonya,
talking. That's what
yeah.
they're because Sonya
sense.
randomly helped them on an episode
She
of
was
NXT.
down
It's
there,
her
yeah.
and Mandy are friends.
Yeah,
Makes
so like
sense.
I think that might Sonya's been like, hey, get me on TV more. This might be perfect for her.
It's a very.
Then Mandy
yeah.
can when Mandy does run out of
Yep.
money, these are my girls, and then
Yep.
there's your
There's-
feud.
And they can reignite their feud from a
Yep.
couple years ago.
Yep, perfect. Then you bring Otis in,
Yeah.
and then they
No,
start making out.
no,
It'd be
no,
great.
no. This is a This
Oh,
is a
okay.
whole new Mandy Rose. We're not
Sorry,
going back
Yvonne.
to that garbage.
Yvonne doesn't think Otis is the right one for Mandy.
She doesn't like man boobs.
Yeah.
And she sees some of the dude she thinks is hot. She's not against it.
She'll be
Okay.
back. Like I said, they already do that feud, and this was a whole new Mandy Rose. And her gimmicks that she had was terrible. But this song is very catchy. I like the music. It's one of my favorite.
I like it.
They come out slow. They show their titles. They look up. I mean, the fans are booing them, but I mean,
That's the
Now they
idea.
don't have any.
then they
titles.
come in. Then they jump outside the ring. They all stand together, holding their belts high or whatever. It's very catchy, and I like it.
It's kind of like the female version of the Bloodline, or head of the table, I should say.
And
I
they're
guess.
like villains and heels, always saying how great they are. It just fits them perfectly. And Gigi has the rose in her mouth, biting it, and Josh is girl with Gigi. It just fits how vicious they are,
hell yeah,
and they are. They still are, even though what Mandy did, they're still vicious.
dude, they are fucking, and they're toxic. It's crazy.
And they're yep, they show that too.
I like it. Hard to argue that. It really is probably one of the best female entrances, to be
Mhm.
honest with you.
That was very hard for me. I mean, besides Rhea's, I like Rhea's.
She's really good.
Number 4.
Judgment Day.
Day.
I like the Judgment Day. I like how they come out. Like one Priest comes out, then Finn, then Dominic, then Rhea, and they all come together, stand together.
It is kind of neat how they come out one by one, isn't it?
This is, and then they walk to the ring, and I like the purple black smoke coming out. It's just really cool, and they're dangerous and still dominating everybody and everything.
I think it might be that. I mean, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that might be the only stable where they consistently come out one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I know other stables have done it here and there, but generally it's all at the same time. But this is consistently one at a time, right?
Yep, they have the look, they have the song. It just fits them.
It's pretty cool.
And they walk in the ring, they're just dangerous as ever.
Priest is really stepping up.
Hey,
Balor is
big
stepping
time.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Dominic's kicking ass.
Dominic's
Dominic-
great.
He's
Yeah.
great.
You see him take the missed spot from Asuka.
yeah,
Mommy!
And
She's like, oh my god,
he's owning it.
Poppy.
them two, Rhea's doing a great job with Dominic. Great job.
It's clicking, dude. It's really coming
It's
together.
working big, good for them. And Dominic too.
I like your number 3 because I didn't think of this one. I would have thought I would have. Karrion Kross and Scarlett.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
NXT, they had great entrances. And then here we
That's
are.
a badass entrance. We haven't seen it enough on a big stage like Mania or the Rumble. That's going to be that was a really cool entrance.
I agree.
I liked Cross. I mean, when he walked out on NXT with the cool entrance, I'm like, yep, I like this guy. I can see. And then Scarlett, I mean, they're
I bet you anything he's
this-
not one of the talents that Triple H is pissed off about.
No.
Looks like he's about to start a feud with Rey Mysterio.
Yep,
Yep.
He went into his locker or the rehab.
he
It's
did.
the
Room or
He was
whatever.
the
talking
physical
to-
room. Yeah. Yeah.
Told him a story about a horse That's about to get put down.
He's being nice. But
Raised
he's gonna. I looked at the TV. I'm like, he's gonna snap.
I really like that segment actually. Like, you know, it's just like sometimes they're really good.
That's how you subtly start a storyline,
Right?
Yeah.
Like he didn't come in and attack them randomly. That's like, oh, why did you cross attack Greg?
He's like, let's talk. Let's have a
And
conversation.
sometimes they're not good at acting.
Yeah.
But he did a good job. He walked in, like, I'm not here for that. He's like, we got a problem. I'm not here for that. You know, let's just sit down and talk. Like, he acted well. And that's one thing that separates wrestlers from pro wrestlers is what's your acting ability? Because most of this is fucking acting, you know, and that's why a lot of them go on to be actors.
Right.
But, you know, so like when you act well, when you're not forcing the lines out of your mouth, like a lot of these guys do sometimes, that's good. And Karrion Kross owned it. He's like, I'm not here for that. It fit, you know, and that's why I kind of get my dick hard over Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns because it seems so real. But anyway, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the interest they have now, I mean, Scarlett comes out first and he's right behind her, the smoke, everything, they stand in the ring, just kind of like Toxic Attraction, sort of. She's in front of him and he's standing over. I mean, it just fits him. And he's a scary guy, dangerous.
I don't know how this is your number 2 still. This song's like 30 years old.
What?
Fucking really?
I like it. I actually didn't
more
like
Randy
it.
Orton bias from
No,
Yvonne.
no, I ain't biased. No,
The song was great in 2007.
At first, I didn't like it.
I think they do know wait.
It ain't biased.
I even give it an extra year of greatness, and I'm over it.
I am not
Randy.
biased.
I have no idea when it debuted.
I promise I'm not biased. I did not like the song at first. I did not. But then I started listening to him like, it's voices. I like it. I mean, it's catchy. Not compared to Burn, his first one, Burn My Light. I like that one.
2013.
No, it was 20. No way.
Hey,
No, it had to be before 2013.
So Google said,
no.
It's a liar.
I was in college when
It's a
it
liar.
No.
being used by Randy.
But I ain't
14
biased. Just
started
being honest.
when?
There's no way it's 2013.
Hey, talk to me.
It has to be 2000. My guess was 9. It can't be after 9 because he had his whole stable, and it has to be after 9.
No, it's 2008.
I was right originally.
What the fuck was Google showing me?
Google's a liar, don't you get
Hold on, I'm going to my history. What the fuck?
I was just fucking throwing a year out there just guessing, but I'll take it. I remember watching it at B-dubs in college.
Oh, it got released on Apple on 2013.
Ah,
Because I said, when did it come out?
That makes sense.
Oh, my bad. Like a fucking break the walls
It
down.
fits,
Also came out
it fits
2008.
Randy. Like I said, I didn't like this at first. I'm like, yeah, I don't like it. But then it fits Randy Orton. The more he came out to it, he came out slow and talked to me. Like it got louder and it fit Randy Orton. It really, and the snake and stuff, it just fit him.
It fit that character. As the character evolved, it fit. And like his song before this, hey, what do people say? And so that song has a big pop. So when you hear it, oh shit. And this song doesn't have that.
It don't.
And so, you know, it was a change of character. And it took some adjusting.
It did.
But like you already said, it definitely fit his character. And he even in real life was like, I hated that song. Fun fact, Randy Orton wanted the original CM Punk song, not the Deep Purple one or whatever it is, Cult of Personality, but his original song, Randy Orton wanted it. And he brought it to Vince, was like, hey, I want this song. And Vince is like, I don't think that would work for you. But he gave it to CM Punk. And it kind of made Randy Orton mad.
I bet it did.
But he hated his original song. And then this one, obviously, he liked and it took off. But, you know, I definitely agree. It's a really, really good one. And sure, it's 12 years old.
Right.
Or
all right.
14 years old now.
That's all right.
But no, I mean, it fits him. And now, just like his old song, the hey, and it hits. Now this song kind of hits the same way.
It does.
Because we know what we're expecting.
Yep.
Especially now that Randy Orton isn't just a day-to-day character like he was for a little while there. He's actually back in the game, and when he's there, it matters. So I can't argue it.
It fits him. Yep.
Twitter only lets you have 4 choices.
Only 4?
Okay, that's weird.
We can maybe figure that out. I'm not sure about that. Because I've seen long polls of it. Well, maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm thinking of Facebook. I don't know.
Take an AW guy off for the man.
Yeah.
Take Moxley.
Fuck it. Fuck Moxley. He ain't winning.
I like him, but take him
I'll
off.
leave him on.
We shouldn't say too much. He lives like a half hour from us. From where we're at right now, he lives half an hour away.
Yeah,
So,
I like Moxley. I can't say
I like Moxley.
I watch AW. I like
I'm not
him.
going to say what I should say.
I ain't gonna lie.
But maybe I'll say, I'll throw him a beer. He'll be fine. He'll be occupied.
Hey, not anymore.
That is so mean.
He's clean and skinny.
We
now.
have rehab in Ohio.
Do not be mean.
I probably should go.
So what's Monday's date? Monday is the 19th. So Monday from now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So 5 days from this moment. So 7:30 on Monday, the voting is over.
There we go.
I like it.
We can only have 4 nominees.
All right.
Oh, sorry, Mandy. You got cut from WWE Interpol.
That is fair.
No.
It's a bad day for Mandy.
That is a bad.
I'm kidding. I'm cutting Rousey.
I like that.
Yeah, please.
Rousey
She's already a
needs to be cut.
douchebag of the year. So.
She's in the Fast and the Furious 7. She's fine.
How is she?
Okay.
Gross.
Yvonne's
Oh, God.
number 1.
It's hard to argue with Josh on the Bray
It's hard to
Wyatt
argue with
one.
me
It's
about everything.
yeah. Well, I don't.
Eh.
For it.
Johnny, get going now.
I'll fuck you.
It's hard to argue. When I first heard him, like, okay. Then I listened to it again. Then I'm like rewinding it, listening to it over again. I'm like, okay, I like it. Like we talked about everything he does is just great. I mean, because of his own gimmicks, I mean, you can't beat that.
You can't, man.
He's just he's that good.
And it makes sense. I don't think I've ever seen Bray at a live show, but you and I were at a I think it was a SmackDown or a Raw. I don't know. We were at some show when Bray Wyatt came out with, as a Firefly. It was amazing. And that was his old song. Yeah.
Hard to argue.
It's.
I know somebody here who doesn't have it on their list.
Well,
Now, we're getting there. It's your turn.
I knew you were going to get it. I knew it.
As soon as I seen his list, I'm like, yeah, there's one
He
huge.
shook his head and looked. He's like, I
huge-
can't wait to see Chuck.
Yeah, I was like, I guess what I'll be. I
Right
looked at her
about
and I was
that.
like, I guess what I know I'm pissed about this week.
Chuck
All right, so let's reluctantly get to Chuck's top 5. Oh, what a coincidence! Who's number 5? I'm surprised this ain't number 1.
I know.
it's AJ Styles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Just like the Randy Orton, it's hard.
Look, I'm gonna
Styles
put
has
the
a great-
Chuck's top 5 wrestling themes underneath there, but take that very lightly.
easy.
Dude, this one
Don't start sounding like him.
I'm willing to be nice.
is easy.
Easy. Yeah.
Everybody, I am easy.
Now, it's been around since
Well, that's
2016.
nice.
But it's, this is one of those iconic songs. Once it hits, it's like, fuck yeah. You don't want none. It kind of makes me think like Eminem a little bit. Like, you don't
Yeah,
want
that's cool.
none. Ain't nobody man enough. Like, just like, yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Josh don't want none.
Ready to fight. It's just like
I don't want none of him on my TV.
So disrespectful.
easy.
Exactly. I'll say
But-
nice.
But the song hits. I really like. I like the blue with it. I like the intro.
Mhm.
The whole entrance is great. I just like it. And I may be a little biased because I do like me some AJ Styles.
I do too. I'm with you.
But even without that bias, I think this song still
That's a good
stands
song.
out.
I like it.
And it really makes you get pumped to watch that guy go to the ring and get ready to, lay it down.
And,
So yeah,
and he's just phenomenal.
and he's also phenomenal. You
Yep.
can't beat the
Can't beat
the phenomenality that is AJ Styles. Not sure that's a word, but it is now.
It is not.
And that's why Kanye was one elbow pad. Why do wrestlers
That
only
is
wear
funny.
one elbow
I
pad
know.
or one knee pad? You got 2 of them. Like what are we doing?
That is-
Like,
Are you criticizing AJ Styles?
I'm criticizing. The
One
fact that
arm pad.
remember when Cody Rhodes didn't wear any knee pads? Like, what are you
Yeah.
thinking? But yeah, I am criticizing that style because, like, come on, man, come on, Styles, put both pads in style.
Yeah.
I'm taking Vince Russo off. So I'm going to use Khan, Rousey, the Elite, and CM Punk.
There you go.
Out of
for
those,
douchebag of the year.
well, then I have to go with the Elite because they kicked a dog.
Well, you
I agree.
don't have to do it now. You have to
I agree.
Fair enough.
next week.
Chuck has a point though.
All right.
Kick a dog, you're on my fucking audio
You're
list.
done.
Let's do it.
This
You're
one,
done.
I'm not surprised is on your list. On this day,
Okay, I like
I don't know what the fucking real song's called. It's called something weird. But I didn't
Megalomaniac or
Some
something.
shit
Yeah,
like
Megalomaniac. I don't know how to word
Edge
how
on
to
this
say it.
day.
But again, now this may not even qualify for present day because
does,
it's
'cause
not
he still
full
wrestles.
time. Yeah, he does. Right. That's why I kind of like threw it in.
Yeah, I mean, he's
But-
current.
But it jacks me up. Like when I hear that,
He jacks you off. Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, now listen.
It does. The way we got it.
That's what Yvonne thought you said. I can
That's
tell
what
by
I
your
thought.
laugh.
That's what I thought
Like,
he did. Yeah.
Back in 07, it may have. I used to, well,
Right.
you won't
What
get there.
makes Chuck Jack Off Award? Choice 1.
And
Randy
just-
Rose's only fan. Dudes get elite.
You guys want to hear a story?
Oh,
Now I'm married now. I know my wife about the story, but when I was in college, I had a girlfriend in college, and we had a CD that we would bang it out to.
Oh,
And this song was on that list. Along,
I'm not surprised.
I'm not
you
even
like
making
it.
this up.
On this day.
No wonder he likes it this much.
Like,
Jesus.
This is like 06, 07. This song was on there. Trapped was, remember
Oh.
Trapped? They were on there. A few other
Headstrong.
songs. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
my God.
but this song made that list
I'm
of
not surprised.
getting in. And but
Oh, yeah, I get it.
even years later in 2022, I'm not sure what math that is, makes me sound really old. But as soon as
You
that
are
hits, the it's like hell yeah. So yeah, I mean this song, it jacks you up. And that's what it's all about. It's some songs are good when they start slow. Bloodline, for example, it makes sense for that character. This song for this character makes sense. It has the same flow that back when we were kids, when Stone Cold's music hit, when The Rock's music hit, the glass break, you get jacked up. And this song is the same feeling, like on this day, and you can't help but get excited, ready to watch Edge kick some ass, And honestly, when he was kind of dark with the Judgment Day, his entrance I didn't really care for. It was like that's not Edge. And I know that he, it didn't work out because of events and backstage stuff. So he actually preferred that over this. I get. I'm not here for his fucking needs. I'm here for my needs right now. And my needs was I like it when he's fast paced and getting ready to roll.
Yeah.
So
Getting all pumped up.
So yeah, this entrance is one of my favorites of all time. It just is now. Like going forward, when I'm 50 years old, like Edge's entrance is one of my favorites from when he left Edge and Christian and became his own solo wrestler. And good for me, he's still present, so it's on this present list. And, so yeah, Edge's is just it's a classic, and it's kind of like Randy Orton because this actually debuted. So if Orton's was 08, this only debuted 2 years earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah. If it stands the test of time, it stands the test of time.
That's for sure. This one definitely did. Remember, it's been around for a long fucking time.
Yes.
Number 3.
Yep.
And we can't argue. Well,
You
Yvonne will argue.
I know, right?
But,
I like this.
And it's the same feeling. This is mine.
And it fits Rhea.
Like, how do you not get jacked up? This is mine.
Brutality. Then she stomps her foot. Boom.
And then she beats your ass.
She does. It fits her perfectly.
It's like I really like the fast pace. I like the shock, the fast entrances, and this is dude. It hits.
Look,
it hits.
If I have to get rid of one Cody versus Seth, which one did I get rid of?
Well, there were 3.
I had 2 nominated for Match of the Year. Do I keep the Mania one or the Hell in a Cell? When Cody, because I think Hell in a Cell's better. Is it the return of Cody or he fought with the fucking torn quad? Like I get 4 choices, and I don't want to have him. I don't want them having 2.
I like the one when Cody was hurt.
Twitter, fuck you, Elon Musk,
like
piece of shit. How can I not? Hey, if I spend $2.99 on a fucking blue check mark,
right?
Can I get a choice 5 on my poll for $1?
He actually figured out that's not profitable, so he's trying to change it.
I like the one.
I have to agree with Yvonne. She just said she likes the one who was injured. I think I watched both. I think the Hell in a Cell match is 10 times better. The Mania match was good, but it was more of a shock factor. Even though we all kind of knew it.
I can't take Brock Roman off.
No, you can't.
That's a good match.
I think the Hell in a Cell one is the better one because it was real. Like Cody was really hurt,
and he still fought,
and it still was like 30 fucking minutes long.
And we actually had respect for Cody.
I mean,
we learned to get it. Yep.
I think that's the better match. I watched all 3 live. The Mania one was cool because of the fact it was Cody with the same song, with the same everything. And that's it was the first, transition from AEW to WWE. That mindset was awesome. When it comes to match quality, Hell in a Cell.
And we are not voting on these polls.
Nope.
We hold all the power.
I'm going to vote.
So you're not. He doesn't get on Twitter. So I know he's not voting.
You're right. I don't get on Twitter. You're right. I don't.
I even put one out for you last week.
He did.
Like calling Chuck Winchester.
I think
then a day later, you're like, I'm here.
I saw that one.
It's like 30 hours later. Here he is.
I don't see any sense. I don't know.
He's here, then he's not.
You're like calling a blind firefighter. Like, my house on fire. I got it. It's like, sir, my house was on fire yesterday.
I remember that.
Number 2.
I try to get on Twitter.
No, you fucking don't. I got a new phone in May. Like that was that validated all of it. Like you can't turn on your notifications. You can't just hit that little bird in the top corner of your phone.
I don't see him. Dude, So I got 3 Twitter profiles. All I see is Taylor Swift and Elon Musk. That's all I fucking
my
see.
God.
I don't know. I
Not
don't know.
Billie Eilish either.
And I get spam messages all day. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't see Billie Eilish at all. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know.
Yeah, you thought that banner was gone.
No,
Billy or Chuck's don't know who the fuck Billie Eilish
he
is.
still don't.
I do know who T Swizz though is because she's also on Twitter. I see that a lot.
Happy late birthday. Her birthday was
Yeah,
yesterday.
happy
Oh, good for her.
birthday.
How old is she?
32.
Nice.
Same age as me. Hello.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
Lord have mercy.
She knew I was trouble when I walked in.
Oh, for
Ah.
God's sake.
Yeah, buddy.
Even quoting her music.
That's scary.
All I
All right,
know
my
is
bad.
that I think
What
about
I
her
have
every
number-
December. I go back December all the time.
Oh yeah, you got to listen to that this month.
That is a good song.
Here we have our
Oh.
first vote.
Oh, hell yeah.
cool.
Cody and Seth.
There we go.
I think it was Bebe because he liked the post.
Nice.
That son of a bitch. So I'm like, where's the AW shit?
So did you go with the Hell in a Cell?
That's what he
Yeah.
did.
Nice.
Hell in a Cell.
That's the better
that's-
match.
that
Paul
is.
Roman, Cody, Seth, Hell in a Cell, Sheamus, Gunther, Brock, Roman.
Nice.
So Roman got on there twice, but like it's with 2 different people. I didn't want
Right.
duplicate like
Sure.
Cody versus Seth won. Like
Sure.
they were both great.
Cody
They
won
were.
2
Now
and 3.
return of the year, if we were to do that, would probably be Cody.
Cody.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like,
Absolutely,
but I don't
Cody.
want 10 categories either. Like
That wouldn't even be
that's-
returned. That'd be like the debut of the year.
yeah.
Yeah, there we
Well,
go.
he was there.
Yeah.
But now he's done whatever. We don't do that. We don't
We
do
don't.
20 fucking categories and bore you. We do 5. Well, we did 6, but I thought douchebag of the year was pretty cool.
I like these.
I did too.
That's my favorite, I think.
And there's a lot of great choices that are on that list. So
And
I
then
like it.
your number 2.
Not
We
to
already
argue.
discussed it,
Yeah,
but yeah, dude. Like I said, if you're fans, if every week, because he's a weekly guy, he has
Yep.
not part time.
Mhm.
Every fucking
Oh
week
no,
he's
Seth's
out.
doing every house show, main eventing, Raw.
He is.
And so if you're coming out every night, even if I hated the song, I would still be on my list. Let's say I hate it. Let's say I think this is the fucking worst song ever. But the entire audience sings it along with Seth.
Mhm.
You can't argue it.
You
That's
can't.
that's money.
Dude,
you
we're
know?
the votes are coming in. bro.
Holy, look at Bianca's and Mandy's.
so
Look. Wow.
For you guys watching home, not to brag, we have like 6 votes on one poll.
Look
already.
how
Bianca Belair and Mandy Rose.
That's-
Bianca Belair, 50% of the vote. Mandy Rose at 33.
That's hard
Britt
to
Baker, 0. That's how
As
much
of
that
now.
shirt is worth.
It's the return policy issue.
Yep.
It's return. Stupid Tony
So
Khan.
male superstar of the year. The only Shield member without a vote is Seth Rollins. So far,
Wow.
Roman's leading right now with 50% of the vote early. FTR 1 vote. Bebe for real. Like,
Seriously, why is FTR?
Why?
I'm not even gonna talk shit.
no,
on
they're
FTR.
on there because they've had a great year.
They
I've
have.
seen
They
them from
have.
afar. Like I've seen they've been killing it.
Randy
But I
Orton
don't
likes
care
them.
that they're the AAA progressive
Yeah.
State Farm 9/11 champions, and they just lost to the homeless guys that live in Carlisle
They
under that
did.
bridge.
You know what I mean? Like,
They did.
I'm not trying to talk shit either. I'm really not, because they are a solid tag team, unlike the Young Bucks, who fucking suck. So
Yeah.
I like them.
But
They're
they're-
cool.
God damn it, baby! I'm gonna try to see if we can get him on for the reaction to this. He can represent the people.
He can.
He can.
Then we can say "fuck you" and balk him,
He's
kick
the
him out of
voice of
And
respect.
then it's our show. We can come the fuck out
Yeah.
and say our shit.
Remember- That's right. And then your number 1. And this one, Sammy is in.
I like it.
I mean,
It's hard to argue.
we've
Can't
discussed it already, but again,
They the two, we the twos, they the ones.
and it's gotten even better since Sammy's been
Right,
involved,
yeah,
because he just
absolutely.
comes out fucking jacked. He's like the widest. He's wider than fucking Paul Heyman.
He is.
He's out here just like ready to
Oh,
roll.
dude, yeah. When did you see him Monday when Solo
He's
came
on
out?
fire.
He's like,
fucking getting it.
he's fucking. Yeah.
He's into it.
Dude, he
Do
is
you-
amazing.
Do
He's
you think-
awesome.
Do you think he returned? So remember SmackDown? Jay told him like, "Hey, you might need to get a trim this
That's-
shit."
yeah.
Do you think he's
Tribal
going to come
Chief's
back with his
coming.
little trim baby face Sammy look?
I think he's gonna come back looking a little bit more like Roman Reigns, ponytail, man bun, I guess. Like I think he's gonna become looking out like almost.
I think we're going to get old school baby face looking Sammy
I think
for this
so.
turn that's
oh,
about
you
to
mean like
happen.
the short hair?
Like it's still there, but like it's just trimmed down significantly.
Maybe.
They sent him to have it done by Friday because Roman
Yeah.
had something special for him or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
He did. Yep.
And then you got Ricochet versus Gunther, which they have made it feel important.
They did.
Like he did win the fucking World
Yeah.
Cup.
He
Like
did.
this is
They had
Absolutely.
a contract
Ricochet's a
signing
legit
last
threat.
week.
no, he's in it now for
Like,
real.
in it.
They have done such a good job with people like Ricochet
Absolutely.
that were great in NXT.
Mhm.
And dude, he's a freak athlete.
He is. He's
He does
good.
shit in the ring that like it's impossible to
And
match.
he's ripped. Like he's not a
And
little guy.
He has a 13 pack, I think. Like he's
Good
shredded.
God. He's rich.
And then you got Damage Control.
Yep.
Defending the tag titles against newly brought in Tegan Knox, who was in NXT.
Yep, she's been injured.
and then
Yep,
she's
she
been
came
doing
back.
really well.
Yeah,
Yep.
she
And then
is.
Liv Morgan. They've kind of teamed up. So
That's
two
interesting.
huge matches and a big segment already announced for SmackDown.
I'm excited for SmackDown just from that statement of, hey,
Oh,
show me
and
shit. Like, I'm excited for it.
early
I love it.
WrestleMania plans look
I
like
love
it's going to be Gunther
Nice.
versus Brock Lesnar.
I like it.
It's internally been put down on the list.
I like
We've
it.
discussed this
We
on
have.
this
This
show.
We
was
have. Yep.
when I did a top 5 for WrestleBuddy. I think I did 5 opponents for Gunther, and Brock was 2.
We've discussed it on this show.
We
I
have.
think he was my number 2.
They,
Roman was 1.
listen to us.
but
They
whatever.
listen to the fans.
I mean, we
Yeah,
all know that Vince watches
yeah.
clearly. And
He
So
does.
from what I've been reading so far, Roman's going to internally, like shit changes obviously, but Bianca Charlotte is the match,
All right.
but it's
Sure.
dependent on how hot Rhea Ripley's.
Yeah.
If she stays this hot,
She's gonna be
she's
out
going to
there.
be in that match somehow.
She's gonna.
It depends on how, she has the Kofi like fucking.
Rhea Ripley is better than Charlotte.
Yep.
Because
I agree.
it's the
Oh
same.
yeah, it's Charlotte.
It's the
100%.
same build. It's almost the same ability. I haven't seen her. We've seen Charlotte do a lot of things. I haven't seen her do a lot of those things, but she hasn't been there yet.
She hasn't.
And what she doesn't have, but she's still here, is a fucking cokehead ass daddy who has the entrance to fucking steal because Charlotte uses the same goddamn entrance
and
as
wears the
fucking
same
Ric
robe
Flair.
he does.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's the fucking same.
And I
Oh,
like Charlotte, but I agree with that.
I'm
She
not.
does.
I'm not my dad, but
I
I
agree.
do everything the fucking same as my dad.
Yeah, I
Rhea
agree.
Ripley doesn't have any of that. She's a first generation,
Yep, that's
and
it.
she's still this fucking there,
That's all she needs.
and she's better in every step, every figure of the term. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right.
Brutality.
This is my dude.
It's
Rhea
hers.
Ripley is what they wanted Charlotte to be, and I know Charlotte's probably a little scared right now because I've been gone for a while. Do I still have a place? And Austin thought that when The Rock kind of took over, and when Austin came back, he still had a fucking.
I think
place.
we'll get a triple threat.
We
She has
will.
beef with Charlotte too.
She
Sure.
does.
She has
does.
history with Bianca dating back to NXT.
Yep.
Charlotte beat her for the NXT title
Yep.
at the
She
WrestleMania through COVID. Remember?
She
They
did,
opened
yeah.
and fought for like an hour. It was
I
really
did.
good.
It was a good match.
It's going
And
to
Rhea's come a long way. So Rhea be like, hey, Charlotte, I'm ready for your ass now. You've been gone for a while. This is my fucking show
I
now.
changed.
So yeah,
This is my fucking
I'm not
show.
the same Rhea Ripley.
this
I
is my
was.
brutality.
Her-
See, it's why it fucking fits.
It fits.
She's a good actor. She
Yeah.
fucking owns it. Everything she does is fucking golden, and she's
Absolutely.
climbed that ladder. Charlotte's on her. I'm not saying she's on her way out, but I like Charlotte for a while on the show. I
I mean,
like
when's the
Charlotte,
last time we've seen her?
but Rhea, I don't know, a year, two
Like,
years.
has it really impacted the ratings?
She's supposed to
negatively?
return in August.
It hasn't-
Yeah, have people been like, oh my god?
It hasn't impacted
miss
anything.
Charlotte.
It
It
hasn't
really
impacted
hasn't.
anything.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
It doesn't.
you're a big star when you leave. It's like how you know when you have a good quarterback. It's like, oh, they're hurt. We've lost 9 games in a row. Holy shit! But like, if your quarterback gets hurt
you still
and
win
you
games.
keep win,
Yeah.
and if you keep winning, I'll speak better here in a second.
We know what you mean.
But if you keep winning, is it really your quarterback?
Nope, exactly.
It was an example Monday night. Like the Arizona Cardinals gave Kyler Murray 187 million guaranteed, 287 over 5 years. He blew his knee on the second play
He
of the
did
game.
second play.
And then here's a name for you, Colt McCoy. Yeah, that Colt
I
McCoy
recognize that name.
from Texas.
I was playing.
It's like 15th year.
Colt
Yeah,
McCoy.
because he was big because they beat Ohio State when he was at Texas.
I remember that name.
He's the quarterback.
That's going back.
He's the backup quarterback
He is.
of the Cardinals. And he came out and he started lighting New England up. And New England's like, oh, this is Colt McCoy. Fuck him. And New England kicked their ass.
They
Sure.
did.
But yeah, it's like
Charlotte's good.
she's very good. And I understand
She
her
is good.
value.
And
Yeah.
she was needed a few years ago. She's not needed now,
Not
in my
right now.
opinion.
No.
I
Not
agree.
right now.
She's not.
Not right
Well,
now.
she is because Ronda Rousey has failed as the heel that gets young talent over.
Failed.
So
Hard to argue
Charlotte
that.
can do it.
Hard to
Capital
argue
Charlotte
that.
Charlotte can be that
failed.
person to give back.
Hard to
Failed.
argue that.
Rousey said on a Twitch stream that she
Oh,
was
God.
like, I came back to help people like Shotzi and Raquel.
Yeah.
We
but,
don't
like,
need your help, honey. We
You
do
ruined,
not.
like Liv's
No.
run wasn't great anyway,
No.
but like Ronda has
Ronda, nobody
Ronda,
need-
she's like,
nobody need your
I
help.
came back. Oh, wait, I just started. Oh, but I came back. I'm a big name because of UFC. Oh, I don't understand the business. I don't understand how anything works. I have a
Oh,
baby.
God.
Fuck you. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand.
I have a baby.
She's the worst. I fucking hate
Ronda Rousey, nobody
think
on
so.
the Raw or women's division, either one needs your crappy help.
I hate her.
Really.
And every
I
time,
could not.
Nobody
hate
needs
her.
your help.
every time she hits a referee, an angel dies.
Every
What
every
about
time.
when Bobby Lashley hits a referee?
Oh God.
You know, it makes sense
It
because
does.
he's fucking Bobby Lashley.
Well, and it's like
Ronda
it's like-
Rousey weighs 14 pounds.
like they just had this thing. So let's transition to like what happened on Monday.
That
a little bit.
was a little crazy.
I did like how the internet was like, is he fired? I thought that was cool.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, like, for real, like, I thought, like, hell yeah. Kayfabe might not be quite dead yet.
No, it's dead.
I mean, but not entirely because they were like, he's fired.
That's just because they're stupid people.
Yeah, so people are stupid. That's true too.
Oh, I can't believe it. He'll be great in AEW.
Yeah.
It's like he's
That's
not going to AEW.
No, he's not.
Like, he's going to fight Brock Lesnar
Yeah.
at the Royal Rumble.
If you're fired on screen, you're not fired.
No.
Like,
Look, you know what I would do? You want to play real. You want to bring real life into it. You have Brock show up to Raw next week. He goes up to Triple H like, "Hey, I'm looking for Lashley." He's like, "Did you not?" No, listen. Hear me out. So like, he's like, "I want Lashley." He's like, "Brock, did you not watch the show?" He's like, "No, I don't. Like, I don't watch." He's like, "I'm Brock Lesnar. I don't have to watch the show." What happened? He's like, "We fired him, and there's your angle."
Yep.
Oh yeah, hire him back. No, he hit a ref. He's all gonna Pierce. Sorry, not Triple H.
Sure.
Triple H is gonna be intimidated. Pierce, like, oh shit. Like, okay. Then you have Tozawa versus some random guy in the first match. Brock goes out there and just throws them around. Then he comes out during the second match. Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. Beats all their asses too. Bring him back now? Yep. Okay. Seth Rollins gets found laid out backstage.
Oh,
Easy on Seth.
Well, whatever. And then that's how you get there.
You just have Brock Lesnar come out and like pick up a referee and be like, then he comes out yelling at Brock like, rehire him, I'm gonna take him out.
He's gonna.
I just think you should have 5 peers.
Well, that would be good too. But I think so
Brock, you're fired too.
Think about this. So he like Brock does what you just said. He comes out, he picks up a referee to F5. Pierce comes out. He's like, no, don't do it. He's like, well, rehire him. He's like, okay, fine. He's rehiring him. So then
F5s him.
He lets the ref down, picks up Pierce, and F5s Pierce.
I mean, we're getting that wrong.
We are.
I mean,
sure.
Give me what I want, or this referee.
I mean, I know we saw it last year when we saw it live at the Rumble.
Well, this is
lots of those things I can see happening.
Better.
I can see Brock doing either one of those things. That's what he does.
What else happened? Let me pull up the shit. So Seth did win, and he will fight Theory at some point in time. Let's talk about what happened early.
Yeah.
So Alexa beats Bailey.
She did.
And then
I'm a contender.
She almost Sister Abigail Bianca, and then like caught herself, and then was like, "I'm sorry."
Bianca went to shake her hand. Alexa,
is there a shot that Bray Wyatt actually could help Alexa win the title? Like it flashes, and she hits Sister Abigail and wins, and she's like, "Oh my god!" Or she cheats or something.
I mean, absolutely.
Or do you think
like,
could he cost her?
Since Bray's come back day one, they have put hints with her. It has followed her. It's funny because they're not on the same show, so it even makes it cooler. No, to me, it makes it cool because Bray's everywhere. So
I mean, I think clearly that's going to happen.
That might. I don't know if Bray screws her because why would Bianca lose the belt right now?
Right.
But she can always get it back, I guess. But I don't know. That was very interesting to me on Raw.
I mean, clearly,
and I love how Bianca just like flips her neck like.
Yeah.
I
thought
we were cool. Yeah.
Alexa tweeted about the next day. That was weird last night, right?
Yeah. Because she has no control.
Because as of right now, Alexa doesn't know what.
I got to give a shout out to Bebe. I think he's the reason these votes are getting so high.
He's probably good at promoting.
All right, so 7 votes for male superstar of the year. MJF is coming on strong. Roman's still leading. Bianca is still leading. Britt still has 0.
As of now, that's all right. Hey, she made the list. Oh, make the list.
Match of the year: Cody and Seth are ahead. Gunther and Sheamus are coming. The Usos and the FTR are the only 2 tag teams that have votes right now. Toxic Attraction and RK Bro have 0.
Fair enough. I get it.
Douchebag of the year. God damn it, baby. Of course the Elite has 100% right now. So I wonder who one of those votes were.
They kicked a dog. Fuck the Elite.
And,
fuck
breakout star of the year right now is 50-50.
Come on, vote for
Carmelo
Ronda
Hayes
on that
and Austin
one.
Theory.
All right.
That's fair.
That is fair.
And then so we have about 10 votes on every poll in like 10 minutes.
I mean, I think Austin Theory, not even the year of the last 2 months.
He's had that's a hard category.
And during SmackDown, I'll tweet these out with the SmackDown hashtag, so we'll be in that feed. So we'll get some vote. People love polls. Sure. They just see it and they'll vote on it even if they don't fucking know. I do it all the time.
Same.
I see a poll, I vote. I don't even give a fuck.
Just because. My opinion matters.
It's there.
We have a voice. We're going to express
what did you think of the Kurt Angle?
Squirt in the mouth.
I think it was a pretty cool flashback.
I think it was cool.
I didn't care for it. I was like, yeah, it was cool.
Otis eating.
I love Wade Barrett. He's like, my suit, because he talked about it early in the night. He's like, I love this suit, Michael Cole.
I did want to say they were talking about John Cena coming back in the last episode.
I was going to bring that up.
And Cole was like, oh, you're probably not friends with him.
Yeah.
He
was like, you're probably not too happy about this, are you, Wade?
I love Wade Barrett.
That made me laugh. That was awesome.
John Cena, December 30th, getting his program started with.
I'm assuming in theory.
I've been reading otherwise.
Who you reading about?
Logan Paul.
I'd rather have it be Theory, not Logan Paul again.
Hold on. There was 3 of
Chuck
them.
and I gave Logan Paul enough credit.
No,
We
I think
can't do it
Logan
again.
Paul's injured. He can't come,
Yeah.
right? He could talk, I guess.
No,
but
he's
asking
he's
a lot
actually
to give him more respect.
he didn't blow his
again.
ACL.
I don't care.
So he will be at WrestleMania.
Hopefully he does by Mania because I don't want to fucking see him.
You're asking a lot of me and Chuck to give him more respect.
I want it to be Theory.
I do. Too.
I
They
do
said
too.
Theory is an
Theory, please
option,
be
but right
Theory.
now he is the least likely option.
I'd rather it be Wade Barrett than fucking Logan Paul.
Exactly, I agree.
Wade Barrett said he's only.
We had
coming
enough
back
of
to fight
Logan Paul. I'm sorry. I gave him respect.
I don't give a-
can't-
You're running out of people, Chuck.
I don't give a
can't
fuck
do
about
it.
Logan Paul.
Okay.
I'd
We're
rather
over
be, I'd rather
it
be
now.
Kane than I know he's a mayor now, but like
Bring him back.
yeah, fuck.
Bring Kane back for that.
I don't really.
Anybody but
Oh, when,
Logan Paul.
when Ciampa comes back, they're going to team up him and Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, where's Ciampa?
No, they had a feud on NXT that I liked. They can't team up now.
Ciampa was with Miz.
It's Triple H for Sean. They fucking.
Ciampa tried to murder him with weights. You can't come
Yeah,
back
he
from
did.
that.
Where the heck's Ciampa been? Last time he was with the Miz, and we haven't
He's
seen
injured.
him. That's what.
Stone Cold, if he does wrestle WrestleMania 39, is said to be against a Raw talent on
Okay.
night 1.
I did see a thing when like they were like
a
wondering
raw
why Stone
talent.
Cold's working out, and then Stone Cold commented, he's like, "Guys, I saw myself in the mirror and I had a gut, so calm down." I'm
A raw talent.
I'm just
Who
trying to be
could
in
that
shape. I'm
be?
not going back to wrestling. I'm trying to be in
A
shape.
raw talent. Who the heck would that be? How'd you think?
No, it ain't Kevin Owens.
Well, here, yep.
Maybe it should be Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens just to win this time. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Can't think of anybody.
Like seriously
Look,
though,
I like this one. The Raw after Mania, after Vince wins the Rumble and dethrones Roman
he did. I
WrestleMania.
forgot about
Like
that.
he comes back with the belt. I am the head of the table.
I am.
At least we did see one more good Stone Cold Austin moment before Vince got fired. That was nice.
Then Asuka, we seen a new look of Asuka. She didn't have her insane makeup on. She actually looked like a decent person.
She
without that
still did.
jumping.
She still did the Tajiri spray. So I'm like, yeah.
We're seeing a character change slowly with her. I like that.
What did you think of Carl Anderson being allowed to work for New Japan? And they alluded to it on Raw many times.
They did.
When Styles showed up. He was like, "Yeah, Carl's in Japan." They're like talking to him on video chat.
They must have had Styles off on the
Styles.
I didn't see Styles on Raw. he was out there with Gargano. I didn't see it.
All right, Logan Paul, LA Knight, and Austin Theory are the 3 being.
I
thrown
want
for
it to be
Cena.
Theory, or Knight could be cool.
LA
actually.
Knight, yeah, that'd be good promo.
I like
I
that.
could like Knight.
Because
Yeah.
Knight be a good
But
promo.
not Logan
So I wonder
Paul.
what plans they have for Theory. He probably
Yeah.
would be in the Money in the Bank again, right? He'd have to be in the match. Probably don't win it, but like you could have him in it.
I mean, him being in it would kind of defeat his gimmick, though, because like, why would he say all this shit about the Money in the Bank just to go back in the Money in the Bank match just to redo that same
What
thing?
he did before.
It wouldn't make sense for him to be in it at this point.
He's probably gonna fight Logan Paul.
I could be cool with Theory fighting Logan Paul.
Yeah.
No, I
But
think
just
John-
not John
I
Cena.
think
Not
John
John
Cena's
Cena.
gonna fight Logan Paul.
Oh,
I hope
God.
not.
I hope not.
That's just
I
my-
liked him in
that's
theory
my gut for some
backstage.
reason.
I mean, it makes sense.
I hope it's wrong.
I mean, honestly, it
Please
does
be wrong.
make sense when it comes to popularity because Logan Paul was
That'll be
popular on
huge.
YouTube,
Yeah, that'll be huge.
apparently,
Yeah,
and
he's John Cena.
and John Cena's outside of everything now
We
too.
actually like Theory in LA Knight.
AJ Styles. So you know, he beat Chad Gable,
He did.
and the match actually got an A+ by Bleacher
Oh,
Report.
I believe
So
that.
you missed a good match.
It was a good match.
I
Fucking
believe
you,
that.
fucking
Fucking Hulu.
Who
And Tozawa, who I made fun of earlier, actually had a coming out party. in
He
that-
was on the Hulu version.
Yeah.
I saw
He was.
that.
Yeah. So like he looked good.
He
Like,
did.
he's actually a really good wrestler.
He
If
is.
you guys remember 205 Live, he was
He's
very
still
good.
annoying.
Then
to
they
me.
made him a fucking ninja, and he put him in the 24/7.
He's so weird though.
It was seriously. I was sitting there
Dude,
watching it.
he's very.
I was like,
good.
it was the first time I saw Tozawa on the Hulu Raw forever. Didn't see Gargano, thought it was weird. Didn't see Styles, so that was weird. But I
Yeah,
saw
that's
fucking this guy.
the weird guy that makes bird noises. I've had it.
Johnny Gargano. We're not gonna get into that. But his wife, who I'm sure Chuck thinks is just as
Over.
fucking ugly, unattractive, not interesting, don't care.
Who's his wife?
Doesn't
Candice
matter.
LeRae. Doesn't
You don't
Candice
care.
LeRae. No, she's blonde.
She lost Io Sky,
She has purple hair.
and then Damage Control's fucking with her, which is going to lead to Indy
Indy,
Hartwell
yeah.
That was on Raw.
coming
Yeah.
I did see that.
She's
from
coming.
NXT. She lost it the pay per view.
Yeah, she'll be
Indy
there.
has nothing left to prove in NXT.
No,
I
she
think
don't.
she's going to be brought up in team with Candice because that's another tag team for that women's division.
Very good
They were
tag team.
together.
They're a great tag team.
Elias got murdered
I get-
by
guy.
Solo Sequoia. But before that,
Oh, God.
had a great
We talked about
interaction
this
with
before we
KO.
went
I think we
on,
talked
yeah.
about, yeah, we weren't live.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I was
So
crying.
yeah, KO
That cracked me up.
I love
KO saved him from getting completely destroyed.
He did.
But then he
He did.
stunned him at the end anyway.
Which makes
But I
sense.
think that was I told Yvonne. I think that was like, okay, now we're even for Zeke.
I agree.
Yep,
I
it's
think
even
that was-
now.
I think now
Yep.
next week we honestly could be the Usos against fucking KO and Elias.
Yep.
Again.
I agree.
Did they just do that? No, it was Riddle and KO, right?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because remember they beat up Elias.
Oh yeah, that's when they took out
Yeah.
Riddle.
Every segment he's
because
getting beat up on.
Elias's show was the Riddle Memorial.
Yeah, he had a picture of him. I was waiting for the crowd to start yelling cocaine. Better be glad I wasn't in attendance.
My favorite. We talked about it. My favorite, and you guys, if you haven't watched Raw, fucking watch it for this one segment when Riddle shows up to KO while KO's in an interview, mid-interview, and he's like, "Hey, I need you at my ringside. I need you at my corner."
Oh, you mean Elias?
Elias. Yeah. KO's like, "What?"
What do you mean, what?
And then they had that whole conversation.
It was hilarious.
It was my favorite.
I loved
it was the best. Those two, for whatever reason, their chemistry since forever, they've had really good chemistry.
They have.
What?
And the ending of Raw.
What? What do you
Oh,
mean?
so Asuka's going away for about a month. I think she'll be back at the Rumble.
Sure. That's okay.
Heel Asuka. Did you see it? Did they show it on
Yeah.
Hulu? No makeup, none
No
of her normal
makeup.
shit.
Yep.
And
no.
Asuka's
I didn't see
when she
that.
got all that shit off of her
She's
face.
she's
I was
not
telling you, I was
ugly.
like, Asuka's hot. Hold on, let me show
The
you.
last I saw Asuka was on SmackDown when she sprayed.
Oh no, I
Dominic.
typed in Asuka Raw. I'm scared what the fuck video is going to come up.
So she came out. So what do you mean? She came out as a heel? What happened?
She's going heel.
She's going heel.
She came out with no. I guess she had this devil character she played in Japan
Okay.
that she hasn't. It's called like names like Kara,
Mhm.
and she hasn't used it. She's been
been
baby
Asuka.
faced the whole time.
Right.
So I think that's what she's transitioning.
I want to
back
see a picture because I thought she looked
Yeah.
disgusting with the green makeup.
Some,
Well, that's a horrible picture.
some women.
I was like,
bad
dude,
with-
Asuka looks good.
So what'd she do when she came out? Like what
She
was
took
point
the
of that?
mask off. And
She
had no
lost.
makeup.
So she lost to Rhea.
Okay.
And then she's just sitting there because she keeps losing, and Asuka don't lose. Remember, she
Right.
was undefeated when she
Right.
got to the main roster. So she's like, something has to change. I'm taking some time off. She put it on Twitter. I'm going on a trip. I'll be back.
All right.
So
Reinventing herself. Yep.
Good.
she's going to come back as a heel, which we haven't seen
I
before.
love it.
So maybe we'll see Charlotte as a face versus her as a heel.
Well, it opens up a lot more possibilities.
It
for her.
does.
So there's Asuka. Without all that
Someone
shit
as-
on her face.
Looks better without. She looks better without it.
Damn.
Yeah. So she's about to go straight devil.
And as a woman,
Crazy
some
character.
women don't need makeup, and Asuka
And
is
some
not.
of the
agree.
ones I date,
I agree.
they quite
it
do need it.
fits her perfectly.
And then
Charlotte needs it.
Josh agrees.
Charlotte needs penis remover before she even worries about makeup.
She takes care
Get
of
that
it.
shit clip, bro.
I didn't say it.
Adam, all right. So
She's
Seth,
married.
Seth beat Lashley. Lashley got fired. Not for real, you jackasses. Oh, and Ziggler put a really good promo.
He did. I saw that
Very
right
good promo.
before.
I saw it.
She
So,
did.
They're making the U.S. title. It'll be like three
Oh,
guys
yes,
going for the
yeah.
U.S.
I
title right
love
now.
it.
Theory was shown watching on the TV. I like how Bleacher Report throws in. He was standing way close to the television. Okay.
I mean, I
Thank
do
you
too.
for that unnecessary.
That's just people on the internet
Um,
trying to be cool.
Oh, the spirit of the pedigree was amazing.
Well,
And I like
very
how the
good.
pedigree got the 3 count.
He's done it a few times now.
Yeah. And that got the
Yeah.
3
I
count.
love it.
Yeah.
And then Lashley lost his shit, hit a ref, which Pierce told him last week, do not, my hands are tied,
I
please.
love Pierce.
And Lashley's like, whatever. So now, if it's storyline, you dumbass people. So here we go.
That's my favorite. But that's cool. I like it.
Yeah,
though.
how many people
I
have
like
been
it.
fired
I like
in
it.
WWE?
I mean,
just think about
if
it.
it,
And now everybody doesn't know by now. It's part of the story,
Yep.
unless it's like WWE has released terms.
Yep.
Good luck in your future condolences. Like that's when you get fired.
Yeah, that's what it
the
is.
only time
Oh, dude. Reported an hour ago. Mandy Rose already rumored for Royal Rumble.
you're gonna hear first, folks.
RSH said
yeah, if
she'll
you
be
follow-
back at some point.
We
We
said
did.
it earlier.
We got a magic
she'll
voice.
She'll
We
be
got
back
power.
right away.
If you follow anybody on Twitter, follow at News XERO. They called Gunther and Brock in November.
Oh, wow. That's a follow.
I think we called it before November. We've been talking about
so
it for a
ours,
while.
yeah.
we're
So
a step ahead of you.
We
Sorry.
will take
Our words are powerful. We really are.
I
Should we
mean,
get- should we do?
we like to talk shit into existence, don't we? We really
Yeah.
do.
hey, that's gonna be a fucking
I'm happy to
good-ass
hear that
match,
about
too.
Mandy, though. I
Brock
knew she-
Lesnar.
Yep.
Imagine how well Brock sells when he gets one shot.
One job. He'll
He's
go
gonna
down.
be like,
Well, Brock likes tough guys.
no, Brock
He
will
does.
sell
So
it
he'll
too.
sell
Like
it,
it's,
yeah.
Gunther's like the same build as Brock.
It's like if People can hit Brock, Brock will go with it. And you know,
Oh, yeah.
if it's real, he'll go with it. And I don't think Gunther's the kind of guy who's going to go down.
No, Gunther
No.
fight.
He'll fight. so
He's
yeah.
a dangerous man.
I'm excited for next week. It's our fucking
Yeah.
awards, and
Yeah.
we're fucking getting popping votes.
Already.
I like it.
We
I
have
like it.
we have one retweet. That's me retweeting it.
Well, hey,
And I'm
we've
gonna
got a shit
retweet it
ton,
when I
and
get
we
off.
haven't even had people. We haven't retweeted it all ourselves yet.
Well, we're going to do it.
Other people like Russell Buddy and them get into it.
I have to ask you guys how to retweet. I'm not sure how to do that anymore.
Cody and Seth at Hell in a Cell. So before we wrap up,
So
Cody and
far-
Seth is the early leader for match of the
None
year.
for Paul and Roman.
FTR,
So-
God damn it, is leading the tag team of the year. The Elite is firmly in 100% control
I love
of
it.
douchebag of the year.
I love it.
They kicked dogs.
Austin Theory and Carmelo Hayes are tied for
I like
breakout
it.
star. Bianca Belair is ahead. Mandy Rose and Becky.
Becky has 11.
Yvonne,
That's
you can't, and
interesting.
do not go on there and vote for Britt so she has 0.
I
I want to see
vote-
if she gets 0. Male superstar of the year, though, Roman,
That's-
MJF, then Moxley. Seth has 0 votes.
That's-
which is
that's
kind of surprising so far.
That is.
I mean, but he's been kind of not dormant, but he's been kind of doing he's been consistent, but not
Becky has
high
11.
level.
I'm disappointed. Becky
Yeah, so
have
next
more
week
than that.
it'll work. We will bring,
Yeah.
so I'll have it set up. We'll show all the
It's a whole
nominees.
new year though.
We will each tell,
New talent, new things.
one of us will announce the winner, explain why. We'll all chip in. The next person out, like Yvonne will do female.
Sure.
Yep.
You can do male. I'll do match. There's 6 of them. We all get 2.
There we go.
I
I want to
like
do
it.
douchebag of the year.
That's fair.
Your
So I'll do
favorite
douchebag
thing.
of the
Is
year
it
and
gonna be
match
Tony
of the
Khan?
year. We'll see what the people say. I'm gonna make that one person that keeps bouncing in and out. Watch next
There
week.
you go.
Watch it be Archie. That'd be amazing.
I
If
like
it is
Archie.
Archie.
I
Hello.
think I like
He
it.
messaged me the other day.
Oh, good. I
I
miss
don't
Archie.
think I responded. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But,
shit.
Wow.
But yeah, so Yvonne can announce female and breakout. I'll do douchebag and match of the year, and you
I'll
can
do the other
do
two.
tag team
Yep.
and male.
There we go.
Deal.
I like it.
All right.
I like
and
it.
then, well, before they do that, I will announce the fan vote, and we'll also give our thoughts on the fans' choice because it looks like they're not going to have the same ones as us.
Usually the fans are stupid.
Well, I'm banking on that. I'm just glad that
They're
10
voting for
I'm just glad that
FDR,
10
yeah.
to 20 of them have figured out how to do a poll.
Yeah.
that's an improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Oh,
good.
the Elite versus the Death Triangle match 4 leads off of their
Winter-
best of 7
winter's-
series.
Winter's coming.
Winter is coming. Now, here in Ohio, it's been here for about a month. But for all you AEW fucks and you kids that go to school tomorrow and they're like, oh, mom, or hey, teacher, guess what? Winter started. Oh, honey, that started a month ago. Nah, Tony Khan made it rain snow last night on Dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
has
thought
a
when it
season
came
thing.
6 years ago when it was on Game of Thrones and the fucking show ended. I don't
Yeah,
know,
and
man.
it's a
Like,
cheat.
Tony
thing for
Khan
that,
has
too.
his seasons mixed up. He's still hugging on winter.
He's like, winter is coming. He's getting his snow.
He
in.
I see what he did. He liked winter and coming together, so he threw it together.
Oh, stop it, Yvonne. You're being that is the most un-PG thing you've ever said.
I'm
before.
just saying. That's how dumb he
He
is.
put coming in winter. I came all winter. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's what he's doing, not me.
I mean, the snow is cocaine, right? Not jizz.
He
Get
don't-
down, you.
well, he's doing something.
I'm clipping that and putting it on YouTube.
Hey,
That was a good one. I like that.
it's
Yvonne
just-
went off the radar.
She
Holy
did.
shit.
I did.
She went rated R, dude.
When we go
I
see
can't-
Raw, you're not wearing that shirt.
I'm not.
I will leave you at the
It's not
shittiest restaurant in
AEW.
Cincinnati, and they're not hard to
I
find.
mean, you can wear it, but I'm not gonna like stand up for you if you get into a fight.
I ain't wearing
Yeah.
AEW.
Say AEW, bitch.
I was calling it how it is.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
I love your $2.99 shirt.
No
Oh,
refunds.
shut up. Okay.
None.
No refund.
Zero.
He made
Zero
that clear.
refunds.
He made that clear. No.
All right, y'all. Hope
We
y'all
should all
enjoy.
dress up as Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have actually.
I got a Rhea shirt.
I could dress up as the Shield. I have a, I have BDU pants from my Police Academy days. I have a bulletproof vest. I'm not sure why, but I do. I got a black T-shirt. I could dress up as a Judgment Day for real.
I got Rhea's. I got Rhea shirt.
There
No,
you go.
I already
I
got
got-
the besides the pictures. I already got the podcast prep for next week.
You're on your
There's
game, dude.
awards.
And I
You don't
got
play.
a-
It's the last show of
Yeah.
before Christmas.
It's crazy.
That
Next
is
week.
crazy. I gotta go some check out.
Christmas on a fucking Sunday. All the football Bengals, Patriots on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Michigan, TCU, Ohio State, Georgia on New Year's Eve.
Let's go
Lot of
Michigan.
football.
Got a lot of shit
A
coming
lot
up.
of things. Yep. A lot of football.
Cool. Hope y'all did the show. If you did not, well, that kind of sucks for you because we're like an hour and a half in. So it sucks to be you and liking to hurt yourself. And like Josh already said, we have a huge show planned out next week.
Go vote.
The last show before Christmas. Go vote on social media, Twitter, wherever we're at. Pick your vote. We got all kinds of stuff.
6 categories. Pick, vote, and thankfully, nobody's done it. Do not tell us who we missed. We don't.
And we don't care.
It's insignificant.
If
These,
it's not on
like,
the list, we
the
don't
list
care.
ain't changing.
Don't tell you what. If
To
it's
be fair, we had 5 nominees, but Twitter took one of them. So
They
blame
did.
get-
Elon Musk.
get Musk.
yeah,
Get him. They get him.
get him.
And but seriously, guys, like truly, from the bottom of our hearts, We don't give a fuck who you think it
I thought
is.
you were getting sentimental. Yeah, I'm behind this. Fuck you guys.
We don't give a fuck. If it's some guy from New Japan, oh, he should be the best of the year because he had this crazy. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't give a flying fuck. We have the list. That's who you pick
We
from.
checked it twice.
Yeah. And if you think you're something else, you're gonna be naughty, and we don't give a fuck. And
Don't be naughty like Mandy Rose. You've got a point.
Yeah, that's where it comes down to.
I ain't gonna say that.
And I'm sure that you think some fucking tag team from New Jersey is like the shit right now at doing
The
bingo balls.
Briscoes from RO. I love the ROH Supercard that Cesaro beat Chris Jericho. And what channel can we find our? Oh, it's coming. Tony Khan said afterwards. It's coming.
It's coming.
Winter's coming.
Yeah, dude. Like
ROH is coming.
we don't care.
Watch Dynamite. Watch Rampage in our 4:00 Black Friday special.
Nobody watched.
That kid died. Josh died on that one.
And I'm sure the matches are great. I'm sure
the
they are.
commercial was like, get your Black Friday started off right. AEW Rampage at 4 p.m. I was like, is that how they're selling this shit? No wonder nobody watches it.
Fell over. It was bad.
Listen, guys, I'm sure your opinions, I'm sure the matches are great, but we don't give a fuck.
We just don't care.
So please pick from our stuff
Yes.
or don't vote.
If we wanted it as an option, I would have put it
It would
on
be
the
on
fucking list.
If you
okay?
give me a funny comment and I get on Twitter, maybe I'll respond. But it's got to be funny. If it's hateful or stupid, I won't respond because stupid comments are stupid.
Oh yeah,
MVP.
you
You're
lost.
stupid.
You lost me at. You're gonna respond on shit. On Twitter.
And I forgot to get on Twitter these days. I do remember one time somebody threatened to kill my cat, and I responded to
I do
that
remember
person.
that.
I do remember that one.
They
too.
didn't respond back. I invited him on the show.
And
Pussies.
MVP called him an idiot.
MVP's he's
Who did I
the
take?
he's the
I
idiot.
took Riddle off Breakout Star of the Year.
Well, he's doing cocaine. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the show. If not, that's okay. Be sure to watch next week. It's going to be a hell of a show while we break down all of these votes. Go to Twitter, vote for your people, and that's all I got.
That's all we got too.
Until next time, friends and family, continue to feed.
Go Tom Brady. Fuck the Bengals. Tom Brady about to beat that ass this week.
We beat the Chiefs.
I don't care.
And we
We
beat
lost to the Browns.
No, we beat them. We beat them last week.
Oh, it took you 4 years.
Redemption. That's all that matters.
I don't think 1 and 5 is redemption.
Continue to fear regularly scheduled
Tom Brady.
us.